Hello everyone. Happy Sunday. How y'all doing today? It's pretty chilling outside in my place, and yeah, it gives feeling that you can easily breathe the fresh air. It's a good feeling actually, yeah. But it doesn't matter what weather is outside, how I feel, if I feel like doing this forgiveness work here, or if I don't feel like doing this forgiveness work, if I feel like making this video, if I don't feel like making this video, all this stuff. Ego can create a lot of reasons, a lot of resistance for you to not do what you should do, right? Yeah, and it can use everything, including weather, including your body condition, yeah. But Holy Spirit uses it as well, yeah, for your advantage, so you can see it differently, right? You can see everything differently. I just started um, going deeper and deeper into this feeling that I'm no longer in this state of mind when I easily believe in everything what I see with my physical eyes or hear with my physical ears. And it means that I know that we even hear and see everything what we wanna see and hear. If I believe that, for example, men are good to me, I'm gonna see it everywhere with my eyes. I'm gonna hear this with my ears, right? That's why if I hear something or if I see something that I don't like, I just need to change my mind about that. Yeah, I just need to connect to my source and to ask Holy Spirit's help. Yeah, to ask for Holy Spirit's help to remind me the truth. Yeah, that what I see with my physical eyes is not real. It doesn't mean that your experience is like means nothing. It means that it's just a wrong experience. That's it, right? And because I really want to be happy, because I really feel tired of following the ego. Let's put it like that. So yeah, that's why I am making these videos to train my mind and probably to motivate someone else to do the same. Alright, yesterday I was reading lesson number 108 that says that to give and to receive are one in truth. So if you wanna be happy, you imagine your brother, your sister, your neighbors, your spouses, your family, even the strangers you just met outside briefly, right? Your coworkers, yeah, your partner, whoever it may be, especially if someone who hurt you, right? And you just remind yourself that, you know what, if I offer my brother bad thoughts, yeah, bad wishes, I don't have to be surprised if I feel bad, right? That's why I need to remember that offering my brother positive things, yeah, positive thoughts, positive vibe. I'm actually doing this to myself. I am the first one who is gonna feel happy by giving positive wishes and thoughts to my brother, right? And yeah, if you don't feel like offering someone who hurt you love, peace, and joy, so you just need to connect to your source again. Yeah, and after that you're gonna be able to give happiness, love, joy, yeah, and peace. Yeah, that's how it works. That was the practicing idea for yesterday. And for example, it had this statement like, to everyone I offer quietness. Yeah, if I want to have and experience quietness in my life, yeah, I offer this to my brothers. If I want to experience peace of mind, I offer this peace of mind to my brothers, right? Okay, if I want to experience happiness, I offer this happiness to my brothers. And I pause, like being ready to receive the same what I just offered to my brother back. Yeah, if I offer to my brother happiness, I pause and I wait to receive this happiness to me, right? All right, that was the practice for yesterday. Yeah, and now I'm going to read lesson number 109. It says, I rest in God. I rest in God. We ask for rest today and quietness unshaken by the world's appearances. We ask for peace and stillness in the midst of all the turmoil born in clashing dreams. We ask for safety and for happiness, although we seem to look on danger and on sorrow. And we have the thought that we'll answer our asking with what we request. I rest in God. This thought will bring to you the rest and quiet, peace and stillness and the safety and the happiness you seek. This thought, can you imagine? Thought has power to bring you something. That's why we need to be so aware of each thought we may have. That's what means to be aware. Just to catch yourself. Oh, alright. Now I've been thinking with the ego. But it's not bringing any good to me. I don't want to think with the ego. So that's why I choose to think with the Holy Spirit, even if all the surroundings, yeah, around you are telling you the opposite, right? It's not like you are ignoring it, it's like you are making your own choice. You are making your own choice what to think, knowing that thought can bring you this feeling. Yeah, this thought will bring to you the rest and quiet, peace and stillness and the safety and the happiness you seek. Can you imagine? Thought can bring you happiness. Yeah, that's why I choose to think loving thoughts with the Holy Spirit, right? No matter what. I rest in God. This thought has power to wake the sleeping truth, like sleeping beauty, I mean, in you. This thought has power to wake the sleeping truth in you, whose vision sees beyond appearances to that same truth in everyone and everything there is. This thought has power to wake the sleeping truth in you, whose vision sees beyond appearances to that same truth in everyone and everything there is. It's like the truth in you can see beyond this physical objects. Yeah, so it has ability to overlook them. Yeah, and to see something behind it and beyond these appearances, right? Here is the end of suffering. Yay! Here is the end of suffering for all the world and everyone who ever came, and yet will come to linger for a while. Today is celebration day, right? Today is the day. Yeah. Today we are celebrating the end of suffering for all the world. And everyone who ever came and yet will come to linger for a while. Here is the thought in which the Son of God is born again to recognize himself. Yeah, they say that Jesus Christ is coming back again, but I believe that Jesus Christ is you and me, and his coming back is being appeared in you and me when you remember the truth, right? And when Jesus Christ is born in you, this is the second Jesus Christ coming, yeah? Right, that's how it's gonna happen, right? Son of God is born again in you when you remember the truth, when you have this thought with the Holy Spirit that brings you happiness and peace and love and light, right? I rest in God, completely undismayed. This thought will carry you through storms and strife, past misery and pain, past loss and death, and onward to the certainty of God. There is no suffering it cannot heal. Such a good news. Such a good news. There is no suffering it cannot heal. There is no problem that it cannot solve. Can you imagine the thought? The thought has power to heal, to bring happiness, to bring all this feeling that we are seeking for on a daily basis. Can you imagine? Just thought alone. How come? How can it be? Like, by thought alone, you can be saved, you can feel happy, and also you can feel misery or whatever, right? By thought alone. Completely undismayed, this thought will carry you through storms and strife, past misery and pain, past loss and death, and onward to the certainty of God. Just this thought alone can bring you all this. Peace, happiness. Can you imagine? There is no suffering it cannot heal. This thought can heal. Can you imagine? There is no problem that it cannot solve. This thought can solve problems. Can you imagine? What else do you need? Yeah. It can do everything. It can heal. It can solve problems. It can bring happiness. It can bring peace. Wow. There is no problem that it cannot solve, and no appearance but will turn to truth before the eyes of you who rest in God. This is the day of peace. This is the day of peace. rest in God, and while the world is torn by winds and hate, your rest remains completely undisturbed. It doesn't mean that all the turmoils and terrible things just stopped appearing or happening in this illusory world. Yeah, it doesn't mean that. It means that your perception has changed. No matter what seems to be happening, you are at peace because your world is being ruled by Holy Spirit's thought in you. That's how. Can you imagine? By thought alone. That's why it's so important to remember what you believe in, what you think of, yeah? Because if you believe in something, so it means that belief and thought, they are like pretty the same, right? They are like similar. If you have a belief, it means like it's the same like to have a thought in something, right? Repeating thought is turning into belief, right? Yeah, that's why we are doing this work to remember what we believe in, what we think about, yeah, and to let Holy Spirit withdraw all the bad beliefs we no longer need, right? And to bring His love and thoughts to us, right? I'm grateful for the Holy Spirit too, that He's thinking His love and thoughts with me, right? This thought can heal, can bring happiness, joy, love, and peace, right? They can heal. Holy Spirit's thoughts can heal. Yeah. This is the day of peace. You rest in God, and while the world is torn by winds and hate, your rest remains completely undisturbed. Again, no matter what seems to be happening, you are staying completely undisturbed. It's like you will see these things completely differently, right? Yours is the rest of truth. Appearances cannot intrude on you. People you see with your physical eyes, everything that you can see with your physical eyes, it's all appearances. It's just images, right? Appearances cannot intrude on you. You call to all to join you in your rest. Yeah, let's rest. And they will hear and come to you because you rest in God. They will not hear another voice than yours because you gave your voice to God. Now you rest in Him and let Him speak through you. And let Him speak through you. You are a tool for the Holy Spirit. That's why you're going to be healthy, you're going to be wealthy, you're going to be happy, you're going to be joyful because you are the tool, right? You are the tool Holy Spirit uses, yeah? He's using you to do this forgiveness work, to do this healing work through you. Right. So in Him you have no cares and no concerns, no burdens, no anxiety, no pain, no fear of future, and no past regrets. That sounds great, huh? I'm gonna read this again. In Him, you have no cares, no concerns, no burdens, no anxiety, no pain, no fear of future, and no past regrets. What else do you need? It sounds good to me, right? In timelessness you rest, while time goes by without its touch upon you. Time cannot touch you, for your rest can never change in any way at all. You rest today. Can you imagine? You have no worries, no cares. You are living your careless life. It's like a kitty who have been fed, been taken care of, been pet, been loved, been given everything and even more they want. Can you imagine yourself living this type of life? Huh? Right. No concerns at all. How does it feel? It feels good, right? You rest today, and as you close your eyes, sink into stillness. Sorry. And as you close your eyes, sink into stillness. Let these periods of rest and respite reassure your mind that all its frantic fantasies were but the dreams of fever that has passed away. Do you remember that feeling when you had this nightmare at night, and the moment when you wake up and you realize, oh, that was just a dream? Or the feeling like you are in fever, yeah, having high temperature, and when it's gone, the feeling how you feel, yeah, like relief feeling. So this is the same feeling when you realize like you are careless. There are no concerns, no burdens, no pain, no fear. There's only love. Can you imagine? Alright. In timelessness you rest, while time goes by without its touch upon you, for your rest can never change in any way at all. You rest today, and as you close your eyes, sink into stillness. Let the spirits of rest and respite reassure your mind that all its frantic fantasies were but the dreams of fever that has passed away. Let it be still and thankfully accept its healing. I'm thankfully accepting its healing. Right. No more fearful dreams. No more fearful dreams will come. Now that you rest in God, take time today to slip away from dreams and into peace. Yeah. Each hour that you take your rest today, a tired mind is suddenly made glad. A bird with broken wings begins to sing. A stream long dry begins to flow again. A stream long dry begins to flow again. The world is born again each time you rest. And I will remember that you came to bring the peace of God into the world. This is your function, that it might take its rest along with you. With each 5 minutes that you rest today, the world is nearer waking. And the time when rest will be the only thing there is comes closer to all worn and tired minds, too weary now to go their way alone. And they will hear the bird begin to sing and see the stream begin to flow again, with hope reborn and energy restored to walk with lightened steps along the road that suddenly seems easy as they go. You rest within the peace of God today and call upon your brothers from your rest to draw them to their rest along with you. You draw your brothers to the rest by your forgiveness. You will be faithful to your trust today, forgetting no one, bringing everyone into the boundless circle of your peace, the holy sanctuary where you rest. Open the temple doors and let them come from far across the world and near as well, your distant brothers and your closest friends. Bid them all enter here and rest with you. Can you imagine all the people who may hurt you in the past? You are like resting in peace with them. Can you imagine? Like you are resting. You can even say this like, my brother, I rest in peace with you. Isn't it great? Yeah. You rest within the peace of God today, quiet and unafraid. Each brother comes to take his rest and offer it to you. We rest together here. For thus our rest is made complete, and what we give today we have received already. What I give, I've already received it. If I give peace, I've already received peace. Right? Time is not the guardian of what we give today. We give to those unborn and those passed by, to every thought of God and to the mind in which these thoughts were born and where they rest. And we remind them of their resting place each time we tell ourselves I rest in God. Because the conception of time, especially when it comes to people who has already passed away, it does not exist. It's like if there is no time, no time limit, so you can practice this idea to everyone, right? Because everyone is you. Again, doing this practicing this forgiveness idea and offering this forgiveness and peace to your brothers, no matter if they seem to die already or they seem to be alive, to be still alive, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. You offer it to yourself, right? You offer it to yourself, right? And to me, it sounds so interesting and important because it's so like I can't even find the right words to explain this. It's like it's not overwhelming, but it's like it's so exciting that one thought, like thought alone, can heal you. Thought alone, like can bring you happiness and peace. Can you imagine? Like wherever you find yourself having thoughts that bring you like anxiety, depression, whatever, you just ask Holy Spirit to change it, to replace this thought with His loving thoughts. That's it. Even if there are no proofs for that, right? If you don't feel healthy and you are thinking these thoughts, right? You're not gonna feel healthy. But if you are being like fulfilled with Holy Spirit's thoughts, you're like, I am healthy. I'm happy because I'm connected to my source. Yeah, right? So and believe me, you're gonna feel better. Because all the problems are being created by thoughts. Yeah? Actions are coming after thoughts, right? Belief, thought, and action. So if you change your beliefs, if you change your thoughts, your actions are changed, right? In your state of mind, your state of your body is being changed. This thought alone can heal you. No pain, no burden, no fears. Can you imagine that? Isn't it great? Yeah, it feels so good. It feels so good to me. Hopefully you feel the same way like I do because it's so great to realize that by thought alone you can feel happy, you can feel loved and safe, healthy, wealthy, all these things we all want to have. Can you imagine? Yeah, so yeah, that's the idea for today. Rest in peace. And if I feel that I am a careless person, no burden, how can I, no fear, no anxiety, no depression, how can I attack my brother? How can I offer something else? I can only offer love and peace being in this condition, right? Feeling this good. I feel good. Alright, so hopefully you're gonna practice this idea today as well. If you're watching my videos, thank you for doing that. And yeah, have a great one and see you in the next one. Bye bye.